Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is actually very important. So, we're going to talk Cyberfest 2. So many of you know over the course of, man, I'd say like the last like 2 months, right? So it's September, August, July. I mean, Cyberfest 2 talks probably started at mid June, late June, somewhere around there. And we finally got around to planning around July. And then took a while to like hunker down a date, but we finally got everything together when it comes to Cyberfest 2. Then we were able to finally get everything in line when it comes to the lineup, flyer. Like I said, date also was like a big thing. But yeah, it's finally in motion. So we have the date, we have everything ready to go, and that's what we're about to talk about here today. Let's get into it. I'm gonna sip some coffee and we're gonna go over some Cyberfest jazz. All right, so what I'm going to pull up on screen now is the Cyberfest 2 lineup and the Cyberfest 2 flyer. So we're going to dive into this and absolutely have a little conversation about Cyberfest 2 because this will be exciting. All right, chug a little caffeine. Let's do this. Um, Cyberfest 2 will be taking place September 28th, which is next Saturday. So quite literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days from today. So if you're watching the show live, it'll be 5 days. If you're watching this on YouTube, Cyberfest 2 will be live. So make sure you go tune in to Cyberfest 2. But it'll be taking place on September 28th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in the Music Money's Discord, as well as live streamed here on the Zomb Slays channel, the host of the Music Money's podcast, right? So you can kind of tune in on Twitch if you want to watch it over there. If you want to actually get more involved in the show and start spamming in the chats and get involved with the Discord, you can go check out the show Discord as well. So it'll be a pretty much a double URL fest, right? So it's not only going to be taking place in Discord, but we'll be live streaming it as well. So, whatever you feel comfortable with, tuning in, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So, again, the lineup is live as well. So we have a pretty good mix here. We have a pretty good mix of not only producers, we have a few collectives, we have some Music Money's familiar faces, we have some newer Music Money's community members. So let's just go run down the lineup. So we'll have performances by the homies over at Misfit Click, which is Music Money's staff member Jaded's collective as well. The homie Aster will be performing a set, Music Money staff designer. King Mark will be performing a set as well. Many of you know King Mark from the show. Con Benny 2004 and 63 will be performing a set. Seven Circle Entertainments, which is Jada's actually other collective, they'll be performing a set as well, with a couple new members, which will be sick. We have the homie Waterfalls. They'll be performing probably an insane set of like production and vocal. That one's gonna be nuts. That one's definitely gonna be fucking nuts. And of course the homie Kale, fantastic producer that we used to actually react to a lot here on the show, relatively early on. And then the homie Arctic will be coming through for a production set as well. The homie Yesker, who actually wanted to be a part of Cyberfest 1, but we couldn't fit them in on the set list because it was pretty much far done at that point. So I wanted to make sure that we got Yesker on Cyberfest 2. So they'll be making their debut on Cyberfest 2 as well. So that'd be sick. We're gonna have the homie Ray Lowe as well. They'll be making their second Cyberfest appearance. I believe they were in 2022's as well. I don't think there are many other returning members here, so I think Kale and Ray Lowe are the only ones that are returning from Cyberfest 2022, which is pretty sick. And then we'll have the homie Jordan, which is a Music Money's pretty much veteran at this point. Many of you know that watch the show are pretty much aware of Jordan. So I was pretty excited to have them a part of Cyberfest 2. The homie Silver Blue, which is a underground veteran that I've known for quite literally like 7 years. And of course, I'll be performing a set as well, which is kind of rare. So that'll be fun. We'll have the homie Jara, who's pretty new to the Music Money community, but a very, very talented producer. And of course, we'll have the homie Braden, which again is another music consistent artists, man. They were killing it there for like a good duration of like 20. I'm excited to have Braden on board, the homie Drama Eyes and the homie Sam's Raps. So again, a good mix of like alternative hip hop, some really good plug artists, a lot of production, a couple collectives. So it'll be a really good mix of not only the Music Money's community but the underground community in general, right? Lots of genres, lots of talent, some known artists, some relatively unknown artists, some newer artists. It's a good mix. You know what I mean? It's a really really good mix. And again, I didn't want to go too crazy with this year's lineup when it comes to Cyberfest because I have some other plans when it comes to the future of Cyberfest, right? So I want to keep doing single shows just to see how they turn out and make sure that we keep the show's quality at kind of like the same point. So that'll be your 2024 Cyberfest 2 lineup. Make sure you go check all these artists out. Make sure you go show them some love. Make sure you go check out the post on all of our socials so you can go find this flyer here and go check out all these artists, with their tags and whatnot. So make sure you go show them some love. And of course, make sure you join the Music Money's Discord if you want to get more involved. Or of course, make sure you follow my channel here so you don't miss the event live streamed on this channel quite literally this Saturday. So make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you follow on Twitch, of course. And of course, the show is sponsored by the homies over at Moon River Management, Digital Life Operating System, and Feel Alive Media. So we have some other media platforms here that wanted to come in and just show some love and share the flyer. So huge shout out to all of them that wanted to get involved and actually sponsor the show, right? And share some love and spread the message. So huge shout out to them as well. And of course, flyer by me. Huge shout out to Sam's Raps. Huge shout out to Mark. Everybody who ran to flyer and showed some love. Huge shout out to all you guys. But like I said, that's not even like the tip of the iceberg. We have a couple of trailers that are ready to go when it comes to Cyberfest 2. We have some other goodies planned when it comes to Cyberfest 2. So it'll be a pretty stacked week when it comes to updates regarding the show, what's coming on the show, and how to get more involved and things like that. So, and of course, I'll be working closely with all the artists to make sure that they're ready to go. So make sure you mark your calendars. Cyberfest 2, September 28th, this Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join the Discord, follow the channel. Make sure you go follow all these artists and get ready for a fun time, man, because you'll be seeing these a lot more when it comes to events here on Music Mondays. But that's kind of like the rundown on Cyberfest 2. Again, make sure you go run the post up, go show that some love. And this will definitely be uploaded on the Music Mondays YouTube channel with everything in the description. So make sure you join the Discord and all that good jazz. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel because we are 4 subs away from 300. 300. Make sure you go show the channel and these artists and these videos some love. New videos every Thursday and every Saturday. Let's fucking get it. All right.